Hello and welcome to 1010 Kenya. My name is Josephine, the Project Director, 1010 Kenya. Thank you all for attending this historic day and celebrations of a decade of God's work and transformation in the lives of many people. Thank you so much, Andrew Seed and Pastor Fred Afwai, for founding 1010 Kenya in 2003. The project has grown in breadth and in width, and it is affecting people positively in this nation. 1010 Kenya has made a great difference. Over 50,000 people have been impacted positively through different projects that 1010 has done over the last 10 years. 1010 Kenya has had a very big impact in most parts of Kenya. It has impacted more than 50,000 families who come from marginalized communities. Almost 50,000 households have been transformed for better life, better living, changing this generation and generations to come. Here in Kenya, 1010 Project works with marginalized communities. We build competitive programs and businesses. We help people grow strong markets and create income, jobs, and wealth creation, and help people to find a dignified way of earning. Since 1010 Project started in 2003, we have real stories. We have 15 projects throughout the country, different parts, in Eastern, in Western, and in Nairobi, who have been changed. We have 15 registered community-based organizations and faith-based organizations who work with 1010. In these community-based organizations, 36 leaders have been trained through the Global Entrepreneur Academy. These are change agents. These are transformers who are bringing a real change in the lives of the poor. 1010 work in the last 10 years has been faced by various challenges. But all the same, we have been able to fight through, and we thank God that we are able to rise above the challenges. But above all, the issue of poverty, it is very significant. Poverty in these communities where we are working, it's seen in the faces of the little children. Faces full of anger, lack of shelter, children being sick and no access to physician. Poverty is not just being able not to read and to write. It is about having no opportunity to work. It is living in total insecurity, losing a child for lack of food or water, or even lack of education, powerlessness, injustice, and ultimately having no choice. Another challenge that we have been fighting over the years is the challenge of dependency. Many organizations working in the communities, they have made the communities to have a lot of dependency. When we introduced GEA and the STEP meaning Strong Together program, we were getting out so clear that we want to help our people to be self-sustaining, to be self-reliant. This being a new approach into development, it has found a little bit of challenge and resistance because still some people and some communities believe in getting handled. 1010 Project Kenya has a threefold strategy. That is education, engagement, and empowerment. In education, we have a package of GEA, Global Entrepreneur Academy, 8 weeks training in entrepreneurship. This helps the community leaders to understand and unlock the underutilized potential. Our number 2 strategy is the engagement. Through the process of engagement, we first focus on understanding what the partners have, and then we help them come up with creation of innovative ideas, and then personalize the path for involvement. We help them to realize their dreams. Empowerment is our key strategy. Number 3, 1010 project as intentional involvement in developing programs and businesses that are effective, sustainable, and self-dependent. The job ahead of us is very important because we focus to train 180 people in the community every year. We focus to have a group of 20 people every 2 months, and this will bring a lot of change, a lot of wealth, a lot of strength and capacity among the community leaders. We also intend to support 15 community organizations with income generating support so that they can be able to get sustainable earnings which will supplement the project budget. This is the reason why we are existing. We want to see people come from their levels of poverty. We want to see change. We want to see transformation. We want children to access to quality education. We want children to access to health. We want to see people living in better places, better environment. We want people to access even food for every day. And that's why we are supporting projects like greenhouse. We are supporting projects like pottery. We are supporting projects like gown making, basketry, weaving, fishing, farming, and any other innovative idea the community partners come up with. And to ensure that 1010 projects are sustainable, we focus to establish a transformational training facility which will be multifunctional in use for 1010 operations and training, and also for hire, that is for workshops, for seminars, for conferences, for in and out outside projects or activities, and this will bring in income to sustain the 1010 project in Kenya. We have success stories to tell the last 10 years. The Ohero fishing program or fishing project. Ohero is in Oma Bay. It is taking care of 50 youth who have been sitting idle, but now they are engaged. They are making profit through the fish farming. Ohero is part of the Lomoro project, and they are doing great. They are doing wonderful work, and they are happy to be engaged. Humble Arts is nurturing new opportunities for the greenhouse. There before they did the pottery, and it has been successful. They are getting into greenhouse because they want to supplement the budget of the school. The Fair Oak School, they have been engaged in sports and school uniform making, and they use the income that they have made to feed the children. They also buy other school teaching material. The Faces of Hope in Kayole. Faces of Hope is a school within the slum. The children come from very poor backgrounds. They don't even have food. They don't have even teaching material. The school is in a small space, but they are accessing education. The Vessels of Hope are using the peanut butter grading project to generate income for feeding the children and paying the school teachers. The Waitaka Baptist School. It is a small school in the northern of Nairobi, but they are using the gown making project to get income to substitute for paying of the school teachers and feeding the children as well. The Waitaka School, it is having a good time because now it has created jobs for people who are doing the gown making. We have the mothers concern. in Kayole slums. The mother's concern is taking care of girls who are rescued from the streets. The girls under 18 years. These are girls who live very difficult lives. Most of them are prostitutes, but they are rescued, brought into the project, and they are given skills. They are given skills like in making ice cream, making beads, making baskets, and their lives have been changed. They have been rehabilitated, and they are earning their money in a more dignified way. We have the Candlelight, which is a pioneer project of the 1010 project. It was started in the year 2003. They have specialized in making very good baskets, handbags, and skirts. The income they get from this, they use it to pay school teachers and also feed the children. The Mukaso is also another project. They deal with people who are living with HIV and AIDS, and also the orphans who have been affected in either way or affected by HIV and AIDS. This project is doing just an amazing work. They do a lot of tie and dye. They also do beadwork and basketry. The money they get from this product, they give it back to the people living with HIV and AIDS, and they're able to place food on the table. We have also the project called Dr. Cooper Methodist School. It is also in Kayole slum. The Dr. Cooper is one of the youngest projects for 1010, but it is also taking care of very poor children and refugees who live in Kenya. They are given education, and the money they get from the kerosene pump, they put it back to the feeding program and paying of the school staff. These are amazing stories. 1010 has done a lot of work. And to crown it all is the Lomolo project, microfinance. Lomolo is one of the pioneer projects which was begun in 2006. Michael Nyangi is a vision bearer, is the founder and also the leader of Lomolo. Today, Lomolo has 5,000 people. It was begun with only 4 people. It was begun with only $60, which Michael got as a token from Andrew Seed during his visit. Today, the project, which is a microfinance, is growing to become a bank. Right now, Lomolo is in 4 regions. It is in 4 counties. It has regional offices in Machakos, in Homa Bay, in Mwingi, and in Nairobi. And this is a big success for 1010. Thank you all for supporting 1010. Thank you all for being our friends. Thank you for loving us. Happy celebrations, and may God bless each one of you. God bless you and bye.